It is day 2. Pew. Okay, so there's not going to be much fat loss occurring in one day. However, the scale is down about 4 pounds, and pretty much all of that is going to be water. I was very, very puffy yesterday. So the scale yesterday was 186, but prior to that, it was actually more like 183. It was closer to where it is now. Yesterday was a very inflated number. So I'm kind of back to where I was the last month or so. Most of it is water weight, so there's not going to be that much, there's not going to really be any change to body composition. I just feel less puffy. And I woke up a little bit hungrier today, which is not surprising. Yesterday I was not hungry at all. Today I've woken up, oh, I wouldn't mind a piece of toast, but I will have my cup of tea, and then I'm going to go for a walk around the track at the rugby club. And then I'm going to try and do some work and then eat my overnight oats, and then I'm going to go to the gym. That's the plan. It might change. We'll see. Walk, 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 out for a walk on this rather gloomy day. And tonight we're going to be having sloppy joes rather than butter chicken because the beef needs to be cooked. And I love putting it in the slow cooker. You just need to brown the meat and then it cooks throughout the day. And then when you get to dinner, all you need to do is cook something to go with it. And we will be having air fried eggplant. After doing some work, I sat down and ate my overnight oats around 11 o'clock, and then I went to the gym. These overhead presses always get impacted in a calorie deficit. Otherwise, everything else feels great. And more than anything, I'm just happy to be back in the gym 3 times a week. I was doing 2 full body days because of all the running I was doing, and now I'm back in 3 times a week, lower body, upper body, full body, and I could not be happier. It's lunchtime or time for meal 2. What I normally do when I have an aggressive deficit, if I'm very busy in my week, on the Saturday, I will prep my lunches for the week. And the 2 lunches that I had planned this week is chopped salad and with chicken and some roasted veg with chicken. But today I'm having chopped salad, same as what I had yesterday, but with the addition of the spinach and the edamame beans. I have that, and I've just cooked up 2 packs of chicken in the air fryer, and I'm going to chop it up. So when I make my meals over the next few days, all I have to do is this and put it in my bowl and eat it. I'm all about making my life as easy as possible. And then I'm going to add a tiny little drizzle of olive oil. And I love this bottle because it has this tiny little spout, so it comes out nice and slowly. And I will add some salt and pepper and some balsamic vinegar. And that will be my lunch. Anyway, enough chit chat. I'm going to go and eat this delicious salad. I'm going to chop up this chicken first, and then I'm going to eat it. And then I've got to do a bit of work at my desk, and then I'm teaching my class tonight. But otherwise, day 2 going really well. I mean, it is only day 2. Day 2 going very well, and I'm feeling great. So something I forgot to talk about in the very first video, but to be honest, I think I spoke enough in it anyway, is that when we're doing an aggressive calorie deficit, one of the things that we want to do is consume plenty of carbohydrate in the build up to it. Why? Because we want to have full glycogen stores. What does this mean? Carbohydrate, when it's digested and changed in the body, gets turned into something called glycogen, and we store glycogen in 2 places, 1 in our liver and 2 in our muscles. The job of liver glycogen is to manage blood sugar levels. Glycogen that's stored in our muscles provides energy for us to be able to move our bodies. When you start a diet, ideally you want those glycogen stores to be full because it's going to make the diet feel easier. Why? Because depleted glycogen is going to, if it's liver glycogen, that's where you tend to feel irritable, tired, brain fog, fatigue. And when we deplete muscle glycogen, that can actually increase our hunger hormone, ghrelin. Ghrelin is the one that makes us hungry. Think gremlins in your tummy. Being hungry is not what we want in a calorie deficit. And this is why we don't want to be doing glycogen depleting cardio. So basically anything zone 3 and upwards. This salad was really, really enjoyable. And after that, I went down to the rugby club to teach my strength and stability class at 5 p.m. I love these classes, great people. And then once I got home, the kids wanted a popsicle. So I had one with them. They're only 13, 15 calories. And this video is me waffling on, basically saying that I'm choosing to have dinner after I put the kids down to bed, because if I ate before, the likelihood of me being hungry whilst I was sitting on the sofa before bed was very high. And I hate going to bed hungry. So I had dinner after I put the kids down and then went to bed myself. For dinner, we had sloppy joes, and I like to chop up eggplant, put a little bit of olive oil spray, put some salt on it, and bang it in the air fryer for 20 to 30 minutes. Basically, I dehydrate it so it comes out a bit of a crisp. I know it looks weird, but don't rock it till you try it. It's really low calorie, high in fiber, and is really helpful when you're in a calorie deficit. So this is my dinner, sloppy joes with some dehydrated eggplant with some Greek yogurt on the side. And then all I had to do was get ready for bed, take my supplements, which are fish oils, magnesium, and vitamin D. And then I get into bed and go to sleep. But don't be fooled, I'm wearing pajamas. I normally sleep naked. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's do a recap. Steps just under 14K. Did my upper body session. Calories tiny bit higher than yesterday. Protein good. Fiber excellent. If you enjoyed any of this, do me a favor, like and subscribe.